All right. I'm getting loads of comments about this. So let's talk about the Jonathan Majors situation. Now, as I've replied to a lot of people, I was going to wait for this just to go to court. You know, it's actually what I do with a lot of these cases. Note, I haven't continued talking about the Tenoch Huerta case. And it was exactly the same, actually, with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I dropped in some updates here and there, and then I waited for it to go to court. You know, I like to wait. I like to give the bare bones sort of updates and then boom, wait for it to go to court and then sort of discuss the end results. But so many people have been dropping in the comments about this, so let's cover it. There seems to be a good turning of the tide in favour of Jonathan Majors here. So this is interesting. I don't know what will come of it personally or whether it will go anywhere, but it is still interesting nonetheless, and lots of people want me to cover it. And a lot of people seem to have had selective hearing over my actual videos of this, but I also think it's your own racial bias, because a lot of people thought I was on the offensive with respect to Jonathan Majors. It's always just been a case of we'll just wait and see. Like, who knows? Literally, who knows? Doesn't look good. You know, if this is true, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. So, but whatever. Let's clarify. Let's move on and give you the update that I'm being bombarded with in the comments about. So for those that don't know, back in March, Jonathan Majors was facing charges of 2 counts of assault in the 3rd degree, aggravated harassment, and attempted assault against a woman. This was his ex-girlfriend, now ex-girlfriend, his girlfriend at the time. And should he be found guilty, then his career is almost certainly over. I will say, in fairness, and you know, this goes hand in hand with anyone, literally anyone in this situation, I think his career is probably over for a little bit now anyway. I think, unfortunately, he will have to scrape his way back up, just like anyone has had to in these sort of circumstances. I mean, even, you know, regardless whatever you think of Mel Gibson has had to slowly scrape his way back up. It was exactly the same for Robert Downey Jr. He was at the limelight for years, scraped his way back up. Everyone scrapes their way back up eventually if they want to. Now, Majors has long maintained his innocence, claiming he was simply defending himself from a drunken attack by ex-girlfriend Grace Jabbari. Now, Jonathan Majors' lawyer told Newsweek that Majors is provably the victim here, after 2 NYPD precincts found probable cause to arrest Jabbari. And it said that the actor presented police with evidence last week, with the result being that Jabbari has since been arrested for assaulting Majors. Now, I will say what's interesting about this is that apparently the district attorney isn't looking to pursue that for some obscure reason. I mean, you know, I don't know why. Probable cause comes in many, many different formats, right? It's important to note that. And it is important to note, which everyone seems to fail when discussing this, is that Jonathan Majors' lawyer is literally paid to defend him. So, yeah, of course they are going to say stuff like this. But it is good. You know, this is a good situation. I don't want any man to be framed for something. And if any woman has been malicious with their comments and lies, I would want them to be found out and have the worst possible sentence put against them, because it's brutal and it ruins men's lives. As I've said many times with situations like this before, you know, what's the lesser of two evils? You know, is it a man beating a woman? Is it a woman lying? It's difficult to say. But whatever the lesser of two evils is always what I want it to be, because neither are good. Let's put it that way. So apparently, look, it's unclear what impact this will have on the case against the Creed 3 star, though it does go in his favour. So she has been arrested, but from what I can tell and what I found out, it doesn't look like she has been charged. It doesn't look like the district attorney is pursuing it. So, representatives for Majors have long maintained his innocence, and his lawyer, Priya Chowdhury, told Newsweek that the actor is provably the victim, with police at 2 NYPD precincts finding probable cause to investigate Jabbari, but did not arrest her. Chowdhury said that Majors met with the NYPD last week to present them with evidence of what really happened on that night. I will say, why didn't you do this from the off? You know, This has been ongoing since March. Why did this not happen quickly? Within hours of viewing the evidence and conducting their own thorough investigation, the NYPD found probable cause to arrest Grace Jabbari for assaulting Jonathan Majors, his lawyer said. And another statement from her says, considering this development, we extend our gratitude to the NYPD detectives for their efforts. Majors, this is what I mean, Majors has appeared in court on May 8th and June 20th. And presented himself to the Chinatown precinct on June 21st to give a statement to police about what he claimed had occurred on the night of the alleged assault. So why didn't this come out then? You know, no matter what side of the aisle you sit on, I mean, I don't sit on any aisle. I'm looking at this and going, well, why is it only coming out now in the end of June? You know, it's odd. The actor said a drunken and hysterical Jabbari attacked him on a street corner in Chinatown on March 25th, and he alleged Jabbari, a dancer, scratched and slapped his face, causing pain. And this is what I've never understood about the situation. Where's the pictures? You know? And loads of people hear the sort of quizzical nature of this, and they go, well, you're just a racist and you want Jonathan Majors to be found, blah, blah, blah. No, it's a pretty normal thing to ask. If he was scratched and slapped, where's the pictures of it? Everyone's got a portable computer with a massive, epic camera, better than any camera you had, 20 years ago. Where was the pictures? I just think it's odd. Both the Chinatown precinct and the Manhattan precinct that first attended the incident at the Chelsea apartment following Jabbari's 911 call on March 25th found probable cause to investigate Jabbari, Majors' lawyers said. According to the report, Manhattan prosecutors were reluctant to prosecute Jabbari, and an incident card calling for her to present to the Chinatown precinct for questioning was cancelled. So this is the odd part. The District Attorney's Office and police have not confirmed the account given by Majors' lawyers. So this is why I wanted to wait, because this is still he said, she said. We're still only hearing one side of it. It hasn't gone to court, and that's why I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait for it to go to court just to see what was going on, because this stuff should have come out before, like a lot. None of this should be coming out now. You'd think it would be coming out, I don't know. What do you guys think? Again, lots of people wanted me to cover this. I didn't really see much benefit because it's still a he said, she said situation. But what do you think? Let me know down below. Love to hear your thoughts. Why did it not come out there and then? Where's the pictures? Do you think this is good in his favour or not? I mean, finding probable cause, yeah, that is good. But why? Where was this before? Anyway, cheers guys. Take care. Bye-bye.